Hi, I'm Megan, and this is a video where I play a video game. And it is not very good. So this is just me and my friend Rat, and we're through Twitch and Discord, he's watching me play a video game. It is not particularly action-packed. There's going to be some moments of, awkward silence. There's a point where a dog starts freaking out, and it's just overall just a little sloppy. I edited a little bit, not much. But it is just here in case anyone is interested in Avernum 3, which is the game I'm playing, and it is awesome. So there's actually another channel that I am a part of that is much better than this. So if you haven't heard of it, go to Hundera at YouTube and enjoy some more professional level stuff with my boyfriend involved. But for now, this is me and my friend Rat, and we're playing a video game. Okay, I hope you like it. Now it's just lingering, it's okay.
Stupid virus.
Alright, so I am going to start a new game. Oh
Yes.
man. What? Okay, so this is already slightly different than I remember from Exile.
Oh yeah, it's way different.
Yeah, so in Exile 3, they give you a default party of 6, and then you can go in and mess with them, or you can make your own. Is this create your group from...
I remember playing it on my Linux laptop.
Oh man, I remember playing it on like a Windows 98 computer in like 2001. Exile's the best. So, are they just starting us with a... Are they starting us with these 4? Well, I guess I'll just start with the soldier... Oh, they... Alright. This is a little different.
I wonder if maybe the character editor, if maybe you have to start use that first before you start a new game.
I don't think you should have to do that. I think it is just giving us some basics, though.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep clicking on these until something cool comes up. I'm just gonna look at the new art. I know that, what's his name? Jeff Vogel, I want to say? The guy who makes these, I'm pretty sure he outsources for the art and for the music, but then does everything himself for like writing and scripting and all of that.
Gotcha.
So I don't know who did these for him. Oh, these all look the same.
I see.
I've always loved that there are cat people in this setting. Not sure which one's the best. They're all great. I'll take this pissed off one. I changed. Oh yeah, I can change these here. Let's make that a girl. Can I have just another cat person?
I guess you could probably have all cat people.
I could, but there's like stat bonuses and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
So I'm gonna change the names, but I don't know what to change them to. I guess this one will be Megan, because of course. And I think I'm gonna leave the other one. You know what? No, I'm gonna change the cats. That one can be Buttons. That's a cute name for a cat. And this one can be Bittens. Buttons and Bittens. I'm gonna leave the lizard as he is, whatever. Is it only giving us 4?
Yeah, it looks like
difficulties. I'm gonna go with normal.
That's probably what, because I don't remember there being a difficulty in the original one.
Legends tell that Avernum is the gateway to the underworld from which the dead never return. That's not really... Okay, here we go. Avernum is also a real place. It has many miles of caves and tunnels far below the world's surface. This is already... Like, they're putting a lot more into this. I like it. The Empire rules the surface totally when they discovered it... Went too fast. Text too fast. I read too slow. But I know the lore of Exile/Avernum is literally just the normies cast us down here into the pit.
Lore.
They just decided that all weirdos and furries have to go live underground in the sewers, but they're not sewers, they're just caves. And we've been down there for like hundreds of years? Generations. There's like a whole civilization. And I never really played the first 2 games as much as I played 3. I remember the Archmage Erica being kind of important. I think she's friends with dragons. I do not remember them giving a name to the Emperor.
Isn't this the one where you killed all the goblins?
All of them are ones where I kill all the goblins. Because they're the easiest thing to kill. Also unicorns. So what's really funny is, the first time I played Exile, it was because my mom had just gotten a bunch of just freeware stuff.
Gotcha.
And the shareware for Exile 3 is like a third of the game. It's huge. And my little brother, who would have been like 8 at the time, was sitting there watching the opening cutscene and kind of clicking on it without selecting new game and thinking that was the game. And I was like, oh, well, it just keeps looping. You might want to just press new game and start over. And I did is like, oh, this is the game. He was really young, so I understand that he was dumb for a reason. So that's my first memory of spiderweb software.
That's funny.
Yeah, and then after that, I basically just delved straight into this bullshit that no one else knew about, because even now it's kind of obscure. So it's like I would sit there in 5th grade or whatever and draw pictures of like lizard people and cat people killing unicorns or whatever. I don't know if people thought I was insane.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe. Oh, they do only give you 4 people, I guess.
Huh.
Fort Emergence has kept its name. Should I read these off? I don't think it matters if I read off all of these. There's a bunch.
That doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because this is informal. This might go up. I might not even put this up as a video, or maybe I will. I don't know. But I know the basics is that generations of people have lived in this pit for the crimes of their ancestors of just being weird or possibly being criminals.
It's because they're furries.
No.
Maybe vegans. They may be vegans.
Maybe. There's a lot of things we could be. Okay, I gotta remember all my keys for things. Oh man, the sound effects are like the same. I like that the hotkey for picking stuff up is G for get. Get this.
Oh, right, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because in the before times, it had to be one word.
Yeah. So it would be like, get ye flask, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Because this used to be a 16-bit game.
Yeah. And dude had to redo it like twice to update it to like 32 and then 64-bit. And he basically rewrote it from scratch every time. Did I show you he has a blog?
Yeah, you showed me that
Yeah,
post. It was really cool.
I did not go back in and read more of his blog, but like I probably should.
That was a really good post.
Yeah, just in general, just talking about stuff like that he still makes a living off of these is amazing. That's the dream.
Well, that he sells them on Steam and everything,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, like, part of it is that he came to the market really early on.
Yep.
And I think he even admitted he got kind of lucky.
He did.
But, like, this is basically the dream, is just to be able to make your little weirdo stuff.
I mean, he was selling this when shareware was, you sent a check to a place, and, then you had to wait for them to send you a key, or send you the whole game.
Oh man, yeah.
I remember those days.
Well, how I got my Exile Trilogy disc was that I got it through their website, but it was mailed to me, and it didn't even have a proper jewel case. And it was like he probably burned it on his own computer and sent it to me. And that was in like 2005, so that was way past its time, and I still did it. I still wanted it. It was like the first thing I got with my first paycheck. Maybe not exactly, but it more or less was. Alright, so I'm guessing this is gonna work like GeneForge. Yeah, this looks...
Probably.
This looks right.
I think it uses the same engine.
Oh, I can use the arrows if I really want. I mostly just wanted to move...
Or no, not GeneForge. What was the game that he came out with recently?
Well, this is Avernum, so I think the other one is Abaddon?
Abaddon, yeah. I think it uses that engine.
Okay, do I have... Oh, I can move by moving to the corners of the screen. I kind of remember that from GeneForge. Mage spells, yes. It's interesting that they start you off with, like, basically a tutorial, because the first game did not. I mean, I'm not first, but the original game did not really do this. You had to figure it out yourself, and also I had to figure out, like, a lot of the words myself. That's where I learned words like conflagration. Is from playing Exile. So yeah, like, walking into someone hits them. That's consistent with what I prefer for Exiles. And then mage spells. What else do I have? Oh shit, they start you off with Call Beast? Nice! I remember that being really fucking hard to do before. You had to, like, have a crystal, and you had to bind an enemy to a crystal. It was basically to catch it in a Pokeball. But it also took a lot of magic to do, and it was a higher level spell, I'm pretty sure. So they give you just, like, they let you have, like, your own little minion just right off the bat. That's great. I'm not going to use it yet. Okay, so in combat, that sounds correct. There is food on the ground. Oh man, there's garbage that doesn't do anything. Nice. You could just pick up bowls of garbage and piles of shit that don't ever help you.
Somebody has to pick up the trash.
Yeah, and sometimes it's me. That's something I used to do in the games when you couldn't go any further in the demo.
Maybe you should find a merchant that will buy the trash.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are merchants that will. But, like, that's what I used to do, is, like, I would just find all the garbage in an area and stick it in one place because I had exceeded the limits of the demos. So it was like, that was all there was to do. But I needed to do it because my attention span was much longer then.
Gotcha.
Alright. Oh. Oh, they don't... That wasn't in for the merchants? Okay, they started me in a fucking jail cell just to test me, and then they brought me up. Oh shit, I remember this from the old opening cutscenes. It's just... It's like, this is a tree. Oh, that's what a surface tree looks like. They're straight up doing it.
Gotcha.
This is a tree. What's it for? I love this. I love that it's this close to the way it used to be. Oh man, I have to go see an Anaximander. He was the guy I learned the word damnation from. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
When I was a kid. That's how I learned what damn meant.
I don't remember. Did Exile have a tutorial? I don't...
No.
Yeah, I don't seem to recall it having a tutorial.
I'm gonna... Okay, there's the save. I remember in the demo also you could only have one save, so I'm glad I can save. Just gonna call it my stream file.
The before times were a strange time.
Hmm?
The before times were strange.
No, the new times are strange. The before times were just before. They made sense for what they were. Handles, boots, This all sounds important. I can put those on. I should be able to have my other... Okay, I select them over here. Okay. So I can move this to... Yeah, okay. I can equip my guys. Because my lizard man is naked. He seems like he should have a... Oh no, he's got a tunic. Does everyone have a tunic?
Very indecent.
Armor plus 10%, and the tunic is 4, so it's not actually important to have. That's fine. Oh, wait a minute. The note. Where? Use to read. Was it not letting me do? Oh, okay, I gotta put it down here. The layout's the same, I think. Oh, yeah, the storeroom is right where it used to be. His office is where it used to be. There's the office of the guy who gives you 25 gold a week. Yeah, it's all the same. That's rad. Oh, is there anything in here?
I'm gonna have to get this game now. I'm gonna have to get this game now.
Yeah, I mean, you got it for me, you should got it for yourself. I mean, look at it. It's Exile, but with a different name and graphics.
Yeah.
So, maybe at some point, if I decide... Oh. That's fun. So I'm saving. So, in some places you can totally get away with stealing, and in some places they know right away, and they will fuck you up. And Fort Emergence... Some of those places... No? Oh, they didn't... They didn't? Oh, I'll take his pants, too.
You dirty thief. That's why you were in a bit.
Does this take the same... Oh, it's a slot down there. So... No one did anything about me stealing that. But... Later on... Okay, I know where... I gotta know where it is. There's like instant death things you can steal. Hold on. And then I'll go back to the save.
Okay. Save's coming.
Yeah, I just want to show this. Where is it? Oh, it'd be in the hall. Oh, there we go. Steal this. No? Won't let me steal?
Thief! Thief!
They won't let you do it because people can see you. This is not your property. You can't take it when a friendly character can see you. So it used to be you stole stuff and immediately get a text box saying that you stole shit in front of like a whole bunch of guards and stuff, and they kill you. The end. Now it just straight up tells you, don't do that. Oh, that's annoying, but fine,
Stealing
I guess.
is wrong.
It is.
Don't steal.
I wanted to show you how wrong it is, but they wouldn't let me. Well, that's fine. I'll talk to Gordon, the scrawny young man. Okay, what do you do, Gordon? Servant for the guests. I am a guest. You're the most important guest we've had yet. You're the first explorers to seriously look around the surface. He says without irony, I really envy you. So what used to happen was if you clicked on certain words, it would give you new things too. Looking at surface, explorers, it might not work the same. Okay. Give me supplies. Talk to an ex-commander. Yeah, he's not important. There is someone who will give me food, but that's somewhere else.
Okay.
Okay, this is the training hall. It took me a long time to figure out how training works, because when you level up, it doesn't just give you stats. You have to go to a trainer and pay them to allocate your stats. I'm assuming it's the same. Might be slightly different. You can buy spells from them. Okay.
Which is important.
Maybe they let you do it just in the regular... Maybe they let you do it just in the regular world now? Oh, this is different. Yeah, maybe they've changed it. Okay. What I remember was that there used to be a much... Oh, hey, there's pictures. I wonder who did these pictures. They're very rough. There used to be a much larger stat sheet that would include, like, perks and faults and things like you'd have, like, stats for lockpicking and gem identification and alchemy and stuff. Yeah, okay, so it's like a tech tree now.
Well, that's interesting. It makes it more intuitive, I think.
Yeah. Well, here's traits. They're probably about the same. Yeah, it's less weird, though. And I like that it was weird. But that's just me.
I see.
Okay, empty barracks. Got any pants for me? Tongs. Those are probably useless. The sheer amount of useless items is just really kind of fun. Nothing in here. You gotta check everywhere. I recall that there used to occasionally be like stuff piled on beds, and it would just be like someone left their pants on their bed. It was like there was a lot of nice little touches like that. This way... Is this to the magic area?
Really like
hello, lizard. Bye, lizard. I'm not dealing with that yet, because I don't know what the hell it's doing there. There's a cat here.
Take it. It's your cat now.
I don't think I can pick up cats. Oh, I remember this guy. I think. This is Habaker. He does
That's
research.
interesting. You have 2 cat people in your party, and there are cats as pets. I wonder if they're offended.
I don't know. Do you get offended when people have, like, chimps as pets? Because they're really close to humans.
Huh.
I mean, you should be offended slightly because chimps aren't really pets, and that's kind of, like, inhumane usually. But, like, the inherent idea that you have a pet that's on the same branch of the animal kingdom as you isn't that weird.
I think that would be weird, yeah. I don't know. I don't think it would be right to have a chimp as a pet.
Yeah, well, what about, like, the lower monkeys? Like, if someone had a pet marmoset, like, other than them being not really suited to being a pet, like, aside from the actual issues of, like, taking care of an exotic pet, and most of them aren't well taken care of and don't like it, like, it's not that weird, though, in terms of just what it is.
Yeah, but see, a marmoset is so far removed from, like, a chimp and a human, though.
Well, maybe a cat is really far removed from a talking cat person who walks on 2 feet.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah. There was also a giant lizard, and I've got a lizard in my party. Does this, clicking on abilities doesn't get me his secret keyword, so maybe it doesn't work that way. This guy should... Oh, this is fun. All the things to explore, all the amazing creatures we've forgotten about and need to rediscover. I heard they have a thing called a bird. Can you imagine? What is this thing you call a bird? It flies, or breathes fire, or eats eyes, or something. I keep hearing different stories. I'll never know for sure until I can get to the surface. This guy is supposed to be like your identifier. Like, he takes your weird garbage and tells you what it is.
Which is convenient.
Yeah, I think this is the guy who does that. Okay. Everyone just wants me to go talk to an Axamander. There's another lizard. Is it just a pet? Maybe it's someone's pet. There's so many people to talk to, and it's not really super well set up for just being an LP thing, I guess. Because I'm not going to read off everything.
No.
This person's uncomfortable. I gotta find out why.
That would be overkill.
Yeah. This person's uncomfortable because we're both unspecified services. By the way, yeah, like, being, like, the people who go up to the surface is, like, kind of a secret.
Ah.
Sort of. Not really. It's not a secret to anyone here. She's also a secret agent. I'm supposed to get a bundle of records, and they're not here. So that's a quest that I'm probably not supposed to do right away. So an Axamander is off in this direction. Why did it do this?
I wonder if the maker of this game, if he was big into like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that.
I don't see how he couldn't be.
Yeah, because his games really play that way. You know, it makes me feel like I'm playing like one of the Dungeons and Dragons Gold Box games.
It's basically just D&D's from everything I know about D&D. This guy gives me my allowance, I think. You still do it? Yeah, give me my allowance. 25 coins for the day.
Yeah.
Don't spend it all in one bar. Oh, he also keeps track of achievements and give you raises. Supplies. Basic weaponry in the storerooms. Yeah, the storeroom is for me. Can you oh. I don't remember being able to do this with them. I don't need anything yet. Do you have magic? No? Okay. Oh, the Orb of Thralny. I remember that. So in the demo, you can only go to certain parts of the map because it's a third of the game. If you go to a certain edge of, like, an invisible wall, it tells you, nope, you need to buy the full version. But there was a specific quest line that is time-based. So even if you can't go out and do a bunch of things, once you hit a certain amount of days spent in your file, the Orb of Thralny, which is in this room that I can't get into, it gets stolen by demons. And you have to go down into the further caverns underground, and you have to go and retrieve it in a sequence that I was not leveled well enough for. So I had to constantly go back into the character editor and re-add my HP.
Jeez.
And once I finally brute forced through it, they let me have the Orb of Thralny, which just lets you fly. It lets you walk over mountain tiles. So that's still in here. That's awesome. Okay. So is this... this is just nothing. It's one of these. Oh. Not him. What does he do? He's just an investigator. That's vague. One of these rooms, I want to say, had like a bookcase that you could look in. It might not anymore. There we go. Can I not? Oh, this is his office. I used to have a specific observe tool that I don't think is in here anymore. Okay. That's fine. Let's go talk to what's-his-face. Oh shit, he has a character portrait. He's just kind of a guy.
But it must be important enough to have a character portrait.
Oh yeah, he's our boss.
Aha!
Yeah, this is an Axamander. He controls the part of Fort Emergence that is involved with, like, spy stuff and special projects. And us going up to the surface is a special project, because no one's been up there since we were exiled down here.
Okay.
So we just gotta go up there. They changed it from Damnation to just regular Dam. He had a map to a nearby goblin outpost. There's a bandit lair too in the caves. So those are places you can go instead of going to the surface if you want to just sort of feel it about in the caves instead. Which I might do. So there's a A map. Maybe that was supposed to be in the bookcase. So he just says, go do the things. How do I...
Do all the things.
There it is. Bandit map was just sitting around. Then I just use that. Yeah, okay. So that looks about like what I remember. The goblins and the bandits are really close to each other, but are not the same. They just sort of... I don't know why they're so close to each other, though. But I think...
Because they are bad things you should kill, yes.
Yeah, but they don't have to be that close to each other. I think I'm gonna go kill some goblins. Unless you'd rather see the surface.
I'll leave it up to you, but you know, if you want to kill my people, you just go right ahead and commit
Oh, I
genocide.
will. I will kill all your goblins.
I'll just sit here and judge you.
Yeah, I mean, that's... Is that a group of... What the hell? Okay, that's a bunch of soldiers. That's weird. They used to show up as just a singular person, but then I guess so did your character. Oh, they're in the way. I hate that. Why could they get in the way like that? That's a flaw. It's an oversight. Man, it looks exactly as gray as it used to. I think those are bandits. Traveling merchants, and then spare a few coins. Yeah, no, these are bandits. Let's have a fight! So you don't have to judge me for fighting goblins because I'm fighting humans.
Yes, kill all the humans. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
All those dirty, dirty humans.
I'm going to summon these. What is it? Oh, it's a giant lizard. That's cool. These are like the same. Oh. Oh, we dead.
Whoops.
At least my lizard's here. Holy shit! Already.
Have him cut off his tail and make him think that they got him.
Already this dead. Oh boy. Oh. The last time I saved was after stealing some things. Oh shit, look at this death screen. It's just straight up a pile of skulls. It's like just an entire, like, a wine shelf full of femurs just off in the corner. Load game.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Mistake made.
All the way back here, but that's okay. I'm just gonna go through all this stuff really quickly. Just gonna go back. Oh, you know what I never did? I never picked up food, because there's someone you can get food from. So I'll go get my allowance again. And then I'll get the guy to give me his basics. And then get the map. And then maybe I'll just go up to the surface. Because there's like slimes and stuff up there. They can't be that hard.
Slimes are never hard.
I mean, okay, they can get hard. But the basic slimes aren't so bad.
Yeah.
Okay, got my 25 coins.
25 gold coins are rich.
No, but I will be someday. And then I'll spend it all on spells and stat points. You know what else I didn't do? Oh, do I already have the... Do I already have the thing somehow? No? Am I not in proximity? Somewhere in here. I could just straight up steal from him, except it won't let me.
Because stealing is wrong. You should not
It
steal.
is. I know this.
And yet you do it. Or try to do it.
Just for the sake of completion of knowing how wrong stealing is. So this should be... No, not here. In here? Yeah.
I'm just happy that your stream is working properly.
Oh yeah, how is how is it?
It's not buffering or anything. It's actually working really well.
That's good.
I've got 30 FPS. It has had a few skipped frames, but you know,
That's not
30
too
FPS is good. I'm happy.
Yeah. So this is the lady that I get bread from. So I get like a day of bread and like 25 coins every day. But I don't get them if I'm not back here.
Okay.
So, like, it's not that important to get. Oh, I almost forgot to go into the storehouse. Oops. There's weapons that I can have. There's also a reservoir of clean water that just sits here and does nothing. Here we go.
Well, I mean, it's the kind of stuff for noobs, because you're poor and nobody likes you.
Yeah. Getting all this stuff. God, it makes so much noise. Alright. Let's see. On some pants. Give this guy a chainmail. Everyone's got a tunic to start with. Okay. And what is a greave? A greave is also pants. It's only got 1% more armor. Put pants on my lizard. That's a good idea.
Make sure you leave a hole for the tail.
He can make the hole with the strength of his tail. Let's see. It's 13 to 52. Okay, this is a better sword. The spear is also pretty okay. So I'll give this spear to this guy. You know what? Spears go with shields. What the you can't equip a shield with a two-handed weapon. Okay. But that's how that goes, though. Whatever.
Well, a normal spear is pretty damn big. You can't really do that. You could do it with a short spear, though.
Well, it is that you got your shield up and you can poke past it with the
Assuming
spear.
the short spears are a thing in this game.
Yeah, I don't remember. It might not be. This will have to do.
Well, you look a lot less naked now.
That's good. It's important to not be naked.
Yes, very important, especially when things are trying to kill you.
So I want to go here? Yes. So this is a collapsible bridge. If something tries to invade, they can drop people into the lava, I guess? Doesn't really look like it, though.
Yes,
Okay.
drop them in the lava.
So, we're like the first people in a jillion years who have been to the surface. He comes out of this shitty cave, and it's like, oh, this is what life looks like. And, like, the first thing we're gonna do is, like, get knee-deep in some slimes. But they're not cute slime. Oh, there they are. Or maybe they're cute slimes now. Let's see. The presence of slimes is supposed to be kind of unusual. Yeah, they're slightly less puddle-like than they used to be. They used to literally just be puddles that would slither around. Now they look like lumps. So it's a little different. Alright. I actually killed something and didn't get massacred. Oh shit. She's pretty... Do I have healing?
Pretty squishy.
Yeah. Alright, so that guy heals. Mittens heals and Mittens... There's no rhyming word that means attack. Mittens fires. Okay, this is more or less what I remember. So I had shown you Exile however many years ago, and you played the demo and you got the stuff and you were playing it on your Linux computer because they're old and couldn't play on, like, Vista, right?
Yep.
So how far in did you get into any of the Exile games?
I beat it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never beaten an Exile game.
Really?
Yeah. No, well, I mean, for a while I was 10 years old, so I didn't beat anything. But, like, I don't know, maybe I just spent too much time exploring or something. I spend so much time just doing everything and going everywhere and filling out the whole map. Maybe that was it. So, what is even the win scenario for this game?
I'm trying to remember.
It's so open world, it's like there's no win other than just go out there, just go do something.
Well, I mean, there's a main storyline. And I did that. I didn't do all the side quests, obviously.
Oh yeah, I did, like, hella side quests.
Because I got into the main storyline, I was like, God damn it, I need to know what it was. Or rather, I needed to know how it ended, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't... How did it end?
I won. So what I remember is that the slimes are one of several problems on the surface world, and that there was supposed to have been some sort of reason that there were problems, and that I couldn't get into the main towns because it was the demo. And then when I had the game for reals, I had other stuff I was doing too, so I didn't get very far. But like that I wasn't able to get anywhere. Oh, unicorns. Time to kill.
Are you sure that's a good idea to kill a unicorn?
Dude, they're basically just here for the killing.
Oh my god.
You're
going to hell.
Arguably sentient. Maybe I am going to hell. Can I run? I can't run. They made them too strong. Oh, I didn't save.
Fuck!
I'm an idiot. I keep doing this.
I told you! But you didn't listen.
Sometimes you just appear out of literally nowhere to tell me that you reminded me to save and I didn't. It's really bizarre that you do that.
Yeah, Discord has been behaving kind of strangely because you sometimes cut off and then whatever you said comes back in like a second and it sounds really weird.
Oh, it's been coming through perfect for me.
But your stream is working perfectly, so I can kind of piece together what you were trying to say.
Oh, okay. Now, well, what I was saying just there is that just sometimes in general, you will show up in Discord in a completely different conversation you didn't seem to have been tracking to tell me, I told you should have saved, when it's like I lost some work in art stuff or something.
Oh.
And it's really weird. Like, I don't know, it's just your power, I guess.
Saving is very important.
It is. Getting my allowance. I'm gonna go down and get my food.
And, not trying to murder a unicorn.
Okay, so usually unicorns are super easy to murder. They're arguably sentient, but not ever confirmed. But, like, they're basically treated as a pest. And that you can just kill them. And there's a guy in the first town who will give you money for it. Like, he'll just straight up give you, like, 10 gold per unicorn horn you bring back to him. So, I feel justified in hurting unicorns in this game, but maybe they've decided to trick me.
Yes, it's quite possible.
I'm just setting everything up the way I had it before.
Ah, I remember now. Here we go. I had to look it up. So what happens is that the surface is being slowly eaten.
Mm-hmm.
by some weird thing, you have to find the source and destroy it, and fix the world effectively.
Yeah, I always figured the point was you're saving the world that's rejected you so that you can, like, prove to them that you belong on the surface and all your buddies can go up there and there I saved.
Yes. Get out of the pit.
There was never, like, a defined bad guy. It was just a series of things that were, like, encroaching bad things, but none of them ever had like a central enemy. Like there was the slimes, there was the giant roaches, there was the demons that took the orb of Thrallney, but they're all underground, so it's slightly different. There was residual world building from the previous games, so you had like dragons and shit.
Yes, but you have to find the source of the blight and fix the blight. So so I guess it's not really a it's not like a quote unquote bad guy, right? But it's a thing you have to do.
Oh, the slimes just killed me.
What?
Yeah, what the fuck?
How?
I don't know, but
it's a slime,
right? Oh, okay.
That's offensive.
Everything kills me, but I did save that time.
Well, that's a good thing, but it's still,
Yeah, that was odd. Did I just not have my stuff set up okay? No, she was fully armored. She's got stuff.
Well,
this guy's...
fine,
those
anyway.
are my long range.
She was armored with what you could find, at least.
Yeah, but that's what you're expected to have.
Right. And the slime should be fine. How did...
Yeah, I don't know. It's really odd. But I remember being bad at this game as a kid, so it's accurate. The remake is accurate to what I remember. Although, you used to have a party of 6 instead of a party of 4, and I will say that kind of affects things.
Well, yeah, because now you have... your damage output is lower, and
I used to have basically 4 melee fighters and then a mage and a priest. So now it's a little more limited. And also I think I had like a secondary half mage, half priest. Well, I beat that thing in one hit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, okay, for this one I can use fire, so I don't have to get close. Christ. Oh boy. Yeah, these used to be way easier. But I guess they also introduced difficulty levels, and casual was an option I didn't pick. So that's fine, I guess. Ooh. Oh, I summoned a bat. So it's different every time, I guess.
that could be problematic.
Slightly. Well, I've got enough range that I can just snipe this guy from here. So it told me that my characters weren't dead, they're just unconscious, but, I mean, having everyone unconscious is still a game over, because then they kill you, so...
Well, yeah.
Let's see if I can just sort of get out of this with my characters revivable.
Well, if you're just unconscious, I guess you just need a couple slaps to the face.
Yeah, I think it said I just have to pass through the gate to a friendly town. There we go. Are we all health up? Okay, so it brings you back to full health when you go through the town gate. That's good. Because my goodness, that sucked.
Yeah, it did. You shouldn't be able to die to a slime.
Yeah, dang. Well, that's fine. Because now I'm gonna save again.
Save often, good lord.
Oh, yeah.
If slimes are deadly.
I can't level anything up yet, but I didn't really expect to be able to. So now if I can just get into the town, that would be great. I'm gonna avoid the fuck out of those unicorns now. They are not worth it. They're a little too strong. Okay, here's the road. So... Can I not read the signs? No? No? Okay, fine. I kind of remember what this is. Huh. The farmers here welcome you because the son of one of the families was sent to Avernum some years ago for being a little funny, and they are all angry. They ask if you've ever seen him. So these guys recognize what we are, and they're like, yeah, that's fine, we don't care. Okay, so they will sell us crops. I don't need it right now. So that's fine. Let's see. There's a bunch of guards, but I think they're friendly because this is out in the middle of nowhere. No way is Krizan that small this time. It's gotta get bigger when you go into it. So this is like the first big town. There we go. Big town. So this is Krizan. This is where a bunch of people on the fringe of the Empire live. The Empire's never really given a name. It's kind of weird.
Well, you know. Back then...
It's the entire world as far as I know.
Yeah.
It's just the Empire. So there should be a guy somewhere that will offer to give me 10 gold for every unicorn horn. Not here, I guess? Oh, maybe he's in this door. No. Is this still interesting after I died a million times?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, maybe it's more interesting that I died.
Yeah, it's a little fun.
Here he is. Captain Agrod. He's the guy. He's the unicorn dealer, I guess. Empire liaison for this area. He won't arrest us for being freaks unless we cause trouble. Why do you think I'll cause trouble?
Because
they know.
You look like the kind of person that would cause trouble.
They just know straight up that there's been a bunch of cave mutants just sort of skittering around their areas. And it's like, you know what? just fuck off and we got no problems.
Yeah, a human, a cat, 2 cats, and a lizard.
I don't know if all lizards and cats are Avernites, by the way. I don't remember. But I think the Empire might be racist and they shoved all of the furries down there. But, do you always drink while working? Yes. He just sits here and drinks and talks about how his job sucks. Tell me about the unicorns. Don't have any romantic ideas about friendly, happy creatures. When we got out here, we found a bunch of them and they're nasty, vicious pests. They're also poisonous. So the Empire told me to hire someone to get rid of them. I'll tell you what, every unicorn horn you bring me, I'll give you 10 gold. So,
So that implies you should be able to kill the unicorns without dying like you did.
Yeah, maybe I just need to skitter around and get some more experience. Maybe I don't want to kill unicorns. Suit yourself. You might change your mind when one of those critters is about to impale your guts. Yeah, they already have.
Yeah. We've been there.
Yeah, so this town has like an inn and a place you buy food, a place to sell your garbage, a place you can do pretty much everything. This place has it all covered. So now I've got like a little place I can come back to, a sort of a base. Are these cows? Okay, I just ran into some soldiers, and they're like, just don't cause trouble. They seem confused that there is a Nephil traveling so close to the city, but they don't seem inclined to do anything about it. Nephils are the cat people. So they know what those are, and they're like, oh, that's weird, but they're not going to mess with us? Okay.
Yeah, so long as you're not a dirty, dirty thief.
Yeah, I'm not a thief. I've never stolen anything.
Not for lack of trying.
Maybe.
Thief.
Let's see. This is abandoned farmhouse. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to initiate a battle. So, ochre slimes are like whatever. Emerald slimes are like whatever. They're not mauve, they're indigo now. Indigo slimes will fire spells at you. They're the big assholes. Oof.
We don't like them.
Yeah, not really. Ugh. I hate that. But okay. Fuck. Well, I saved right before this. So...
Good thing.
Yeah, they made it a lot trickier. That's fine, though. Oh, beast. Oh, shit, is that a zombie? I could just get a zombie? Just straight up a zombie, huh?
Hopefully
okay. Later on in this general area, you eventually find slime zombies, and that's hardcore shit.
That's kind of fucky, if you think about it.
Slime zombies?
Yeah!
Yeah, like, I guess they're just people who've been, like, killed, and then their corpses are just permeating in slime, and then the slime's controlling it, I think?
Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
There I go.
No, don't die again!
I died again.
God damn it!
I'm going home. Fuck this shit. I'm going back to my cave where there's no slimes. And maybe I'll see if I can go after some goblins. Because what killed me down there before was bandits. So the goblins might not be as bad.
Oh, god damn it. Killing my people again.
Look, my people are getting killed by everything else. So your people have to be the ones to take the fall so that I can get some experience and not get killed by slimes.
Damn it! Damn it! Genocidal maniac.
So when I walk around down here, the various Avernum guards will ask for stories of the surface, so I could just tell them it sucks up there.
Yeah, he kept getting killed by unicorns and slimes and...
Yeah. Oh, there's those guys again.
Zombies. There's zombies
there.
there.
Trying to avoid those assholes on the area there. Is this where I want to go?
So
Quarter
unfair.
stinks. There's a goblin infestation nearby. There they are.
But you're killing me.
I'm not killing you. I'm just killing your entire family.
But that hurts me.
I have the choice to leave peacefully. I'm not going.
You're not going to, are you?
Let's see if these guys kick my ass. They have wolves, by the way. So the wolves are cool.
Good.
Do I have... I can cure poison. Okay, so I do have smite. It's like a magic. Killed a dog. Let's see what I can. Oh, it's another lizard. So goblins, I don't think ever get any lore. They're basically just cave people. Like native cave people. And
murder.
They're hostile, but there's no real indication of why. They're just sort of one of those naturally evil situations. And it is actually something where I would have liked to have seen them get a little bit of a redemption of, oh, well, you're just killing them because you're an asshole. Damn. Like, it would be nice to have had more complexity there. And they are still kind of kicking my ass a little bit.
Yeah, but you don't seem to be dying at least.
Not yet.
Just, be careful.
Yeah. They're trying. That was okay. I'm not taking too much damage. I am missing them, though. Oh shit, he dropped some stuff. That's cool. So I'm going to smite. Because there's no reason not to use long distance stuff right now. Yeah, I can handle these guys. What's interesting with these games, and I'm seeing they're doing the same thing here as they did in the old ones, is that when you're on the overworld, going into a battle is a different screen, but when you're in like a town or a dungeon, going into a battle is on the screen you're on. So it can get really odd because they give you some really weird formations. You end up having to move around like chairs and barrels and stuff.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always found that just slightly strange, but in an interesting way.
I wonder if that's like a thing, in RPGs at the time, because, Fallout, which came out in 1995, I think, had situations like that.
Okay. I think I technically have Fallout. I think they gave it out free on Steam.
So I wonder if that's just like a thing when it came to these kind of RPGs.
Maybe. Got a crystal. Neat. And a stick. They had a stick. Or it was on the ground. I don't know. I'm just picking up everything.
I just like the graphics. I like the graphics in this game.
Oh yeah, they're great. Oh, I'm encumbered just from what I'm wearing. Okay. My character's got too much crap.
Oh, I wonder if that makes you easier to kill.
Probably, because it'll affect your motion.
Yeah. Maybe that's why you were getting murdered.
It probably wasn't helping. So, I'm going to rearrange my stuff a little bit. So she's wearing 47 and encumbered at 45.
Not really strong.
I hate that I can't just switch between inventories without closing the window. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Oh, he's already got a helmet. Does this guy have a helmet? He does not. Put a helmet on that guy. Yeah, there's
I don't remember. Did this game have crafting? It seemed to...
It's got alchemy, but it doesn't have a lot of things.
Okay.
I remember there used to be menus on the side that I could just use for swapping inventories and stuff, and it was much better. This is slightly more annoying. But yeah, it used to be like you could pick up like cave mushrooms and roots and shit, and you could sort of, if you had enough in the stat for it, you could smush them together and try to make potions. But that it wasn't something that I saw a lot of use for because it was hard to find the ingredients and hard to find the recipes, and your success rate was low. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe they've changed it.
Maybe I'm confusing it with another game.
Possibly.
I played so many RPGs back. This kind of RPG they kind of flow together after a while.
Oh yeah, this one will always stand out really strongly in my mind. But in general, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot, and after a certain point, like historically, they all kind of looked the same at a point. Because they were all just, this is Dungeons and Dragons on the computer.
Yeah.
So all it tells us is that goblins are vicious, wily creatures, and they cause trouble. We've got no context of why.
That is slander.
Oh shit! Look at all of, it's just nothing but skulls on the ground. I could pick those up if I wanted.
Vicious slander.
Open junk bag? I have a junk bag. Okay.
That's convenient. Put all the junk in the junk bag.
Yeah. I guess I could, but I'm not going to get all these skulls. That's a bit excessive. Oh. It auto puts me into the fight? Okay. Just when an enemy shows up, I'm auto-fighting. Got it.
That's convenient.
Kind of. Sometimes it's not, because I can't just walk away from things and then get into a better position. It starts the turn bases right now.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. But it's still fine for this, because there's not much I would have done for setup. Okay. It's tempting to just summon a beast every time, but I don't think I need it this time. Oh, and as you go further in, you start to see more enemies around the fringes of things. That's... Okay, so the very edge of this area is unwalkable because it's technically a water tile, even though it's mostly land. That's annoying. So I'm going to heal.
That's important.
Oh, yeah. And... can I just hit him? No. I do not have enough accuracy to just hit him with that guy. Oh. Did that guy get poisoned? Well, he's dead now. Doesn't matter. It gave him like a little purple effect, and then said he was running in terror, but he didn't really run.
He ran in your heart. He ran in your heart.
He didn't, though, because I killed him.
Well, we'll just pretend he did.
Okay. Well, no, if we pretend he just ran, then that means I didn't get to kill him. No, I killed him. I wonder if I can have more than one beast at one time. Oh, I'm dead. One of my guys is dead. The guy who summons the beasts is dead, so I can't get more beasts.
No more summoned beasts for you.
Yeah, I guess.
Until you revive him, anyway.
Yeah. Which means going back to town, I guess.
Yep.
But I think I can finish this fight. As long as no more goblins wander in, I should be able to do this. And they keep going after my bat, so that helps. And my bat's doing good damage. Just gonna walk him over here. Just gonna let them handle... Yep, there we go. Gonna get not a bunch of skulls. Can I get... Okay, gloves, daggers. I'll sort this shit out when I get back. I'm just gonna go. My bat was trying to follow me, but now it's not. It's gone. Oh Christ, those roaming bandits are still up there too, and I cannot fight them right now.
No, they would probably murder you in 2 shots.
Oh yeah, they kind of did the first time. Okay, we're back. So I should be able to sell stuff to someone around here. This guy's walking around saying, "I'd like to find a shark." Did you catch that? This guy who was talking about birds earlier? Yeah.
These people are insane.
Trying to get him to identify stuff, but I won't do it. Whatever. Maybe unidentified objects just aren't a thing anymore. I think I can sell stuff to the allowance guy. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, there we go. I can sell a bunch of shit that doesn't actually do much. Sell that, sell that. I might need some of this. The animal skin is for nothing. Get rid of that stick. Well, it won't let me sell things that are worth 0. That's annoying. Alright, well, I could use the gloves, I guess. There we go. Oh, I can switch between them if I just click the portrait and not the inventory. Okay, that's fine. Put belt on this guy. Oh, I can sell those crystals.
Make all the money.
As much as I can, so that maybe I can buy some, like, spells.
Decent armor.
That would be good, too.
Decent weapons.
Maybe.
Things that keep you alive.
Yeah, It's got healing stuff. I don't really need that.
God damn it, this game is brutal.
Oh, yeah, it is. So, if I want armor, I should go back to Krizan. And that is worth doing. Because I do have a little more money. I'm just gonna go see, because there should be a blacksmith who will just sell me stuff. Avoid those unicorns for now.
Yeah, they're just gonna murder you.
Yeah. So one of the things that I always made sure to do as a kid was, this is the moment I come in, he says, I sell armor. One of the things I always made sure to do was fill out the map completely, but that would be kind of tedious to do right now. But, like, normally it's just really satisfying to get all of that map just done. Alright.
Is there a cartography skill in this game?
No, it's just the more things you step on, the more map is undone.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see, I have 154 coins. I might want some better helmets. Man, everything's expensive is the issue. Some of these have a minus to like hit chance and stuff. And specifically says things like encumbers mages. So it's actually kind of a serious issue of just trying to trade everything out and figure out how it works. Oh man, some of the stuff I've just been wearing normally is like reducing hit chance, but also increasing chance to evade attacks, so it's okay. Ah, man. And I really just don't have enough for some of this. Is this guy wearing any shoes? He's not wearing shoes. I'll get him shoes. Okay. He's wearing gloves. Does he have gloves? No, he doesn't have gloves. Let's get some gloves. He's wearing gloves. Let's get a belt. That's fine. That was like all of my stuff, though. But it's giving them all, like, you know, an extra 3% of armor. It's better than nothing, I guess. Oh, and I have more things I could have sold. Because he was holding it. Yeah. There, that helps. So I will save. There. So, hopefully that's good for now. I'm not gonna worry about, like, weapons, because I've been doing good damage. I just keep getting hit before I can do any of that damage.
Yeah. But not just hit, but hit for, like, a lot.
Oh. Pack of wolves. I'm gonna leave. The wolves might be too strong. But you know what? I just saved. I'm gonna try against these slimes again.
Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be luck. No. Ah. Shit. Shit! Yeah, well, I just saved.
Good thing you did.
Yeah. Oh shit, what the? I summoned a Nephil? I summoned another Catman with the summon beast thing.
Well, that's convenient.
Because my lizard man just died.
Yeah.
Oh, then the Catman I summoned just died. Yeah, we're gonna need to reload in a second, but let's see. Let's just die honorably. Yep, there's one more down. Christ, I'm just dead. I'm just dead again. Or not? Can they not hit me? Oh, there I go. So I'm not quite up to the task. That's fine. My goodness. So, what do you think I should do next?
That's a good question. Clearly, you need more levels.
Yeah,
because everything is deadly.
I'm gonna check. I've got, like, my bar less than halfway up to level 2.
Yeah, so I think you should focus on getting to level 2 so that you're not so squishy.
Yeah. Unicorns are still a little bit too much of a threat.
Yeah. And make sure that your fighter isn't
Encumbered.
Encumbered, yeah.
I could go back and fight more goblins. I also haven't tried getting more magic, but that costs money.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think goblins might... Oh, there's a bunch of people blocking the area. They won't let me out. There. That's the only major flaw I've seen so far in this game, is that sometimes NPCs will just block the way. Yeah, I'm gonna go poke around in the goblin nest a little more, because they weren't so hard. Are these bandits? It just calls them thugs. Okay. I tried going to the goblins and some bandits beat me to it. Whatever. Let's see if they kill me.
Hope not.
They might.
Safe?
Not since the last time, but I saved really recently in general. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, I realized I have a shield spell. I went and did that. Summon monster. So we're much more sturdy than we sometimes are. Oh, maybe not. Nope, nope. Still dying. Oof. Well, still dying. Human thugs are too strong, I guess. But if I can survive this, I can scuttle back to Fort Emergence, so that's not so bad. It's still pretty bad. Oh. Still dying.
Damn it.
Yeah, well, I have the zombie I summoned still up, so I still have a party of 3. It's better than nothing.
I guess.
Yeah, I think I'll win this fight. It's just not going to be fun. Oh, they paralyzed me.
God damn
Well,
it.
he can still pick up old swords to sell. So I can at least end his turn. Okay. At the very least, they made it so that if your guys go down to 0 hit points, you can just go back to town and be fine. It used to be that you were dead when you were dead, and you would have to, like, go find, like, a priest.
Which is convenient that they don't, you know...
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you used to have a priest come in and like, revive you, but it took money, and it was always way more money than I ever had. And it was awful. So I basically, if anyone ever died, I just save scummed. Because it was that big of a hindrance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save. So, the goblins I killed are still dead. And I think items persist wherever they are. I wonder if ale is worth anything. Huh. Ability, beverage, war curse for 30 to 40 turns, slow for 10 to 20 turns. Well, I'll pick it up and sell it, I guess. Thing with the goblins is that they leave garbage everywhere. And also corpses everywhere, because I'm going to kill them. The nice thing about fighting in these little twisty turns is that you kind of don't have to fight like 5 enemies at once, even if there's 5 enemies, because they're kind of crammed into a little space. So maybe this is where they wanted me to go first. Oh, I got a snake.
That should be easy to kill.
No, I mean it's on my side. I summoned it. It killed a guy in 1 hit. Nice.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What kind of snake is that?
It just says serpent.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Guess it'll stick with me for a while. Yeah, oh, it's doing poison, so it's doing a lot of damage. Okay. So I can heal without being in battle mode, that's good to know. Ooh. Got a better dagger. That's good. They just let you pick up buckets of water and they maintain that they have water in them. But I'm not going to do that yet. I hope that eventually, and I don't know if this was true in the old game, but I hope that eventually there's like someone who will literally buy garbage. Because it would be funny and useful at the same time.
Yes.
Okay, over in the side I can see a canoe. So that would, if I can get to it, let me go through the water, which would lead to other parts of this area, and that would be very useful.
Assuming you can survive wherever you get to, though.
Yeah.
This is a brutal, brutal game.
And this is on normal mode.
I know!
I can see the big boss up in the corner. I don't remember if there even was a big boss originally. But, like, there's a guy up here labeled Chief Cruncha. And he's purple, and he's a giant goblin. But I can't reach him yet. And that's good, because he's probably too strong. Oh, can I look inside barrels? I can look inside barrels, and there's meat in there. Nice.
Yeah, that meat, is, I'm sure, is quite good. It's only been in a barrel for who knows how long.
It's probably human meat, let's be real. The goblins stink. It's really thick in this narrow passage. Ew. This is like their living quarters. So I should be careful going in here. Ugh. I'm clicking wrong, which is weird, because there's like a grid here, but I was still kind of just going nowhere. There's like a venomous worm in the corner. I want to get rid of that as soon as possible.
Yeah, poison is murder.
Yeah. As that snake showed us.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh, okay, they didn't kill me. Alright, I killed the worm. Gonna heal my dude. Gonna summon my own thing. Giant lizard. I wish it wasn't random, so I could just pick something and also get new things sometimes. That would be great. Like, I would love... I mean, I want every game to be Pokemon, but I would love it if this game were Pokemon. I know it's not realistic, but then if I could just have the goblins on my side, or the unicorns on my side, like, yeah, that would be great. I like that I have a lizard on my side, but nothing else. Okay, that's all the goblins in this area gone. Okay. Wonder if any of the things I got are, like, any good. No, they're all just crude items still. Okay. Yep. There's some more guys. 3 of them.
Just kill them all. Flip them.
Hmm?
Kill them all.
Oh, I thought you were against that.
Well, you know, it's not gonna stop you, is it?
Nope. Well, I need to get to level 2.
That is important. Try not to die.
Oh, I've been trying not to die. It just hasn't been working. I wonder what I'm gonna do with this, when I want to stream with other people. I may at some point just open this up to like a group chat. Maybe not for this game, but some other game, and just let people come in and out and be chaotic. But not for, maybe for a more high-paced game.
I don't know if you want to do that, though, because, you know, Twitch and their,
Oh yeah, they've
terms of
got
service
rules,
and all
don't
that.
they?
Yeah, they do.
So if I just let, like, a bunch of people wander in and talk about insane garbage, that might be it. Oh look, there's, like, a shaman in there. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Better heal up first.
Yeah.
Oh, they saw me. Healing up was a turn spent. It's fine. Or it will be fine.
Rude.
Yeah, they should just let me heal. Well, that's okay, because I can summon a dire wolf. That's nice. But I have a dire wolf this time. Okay, killed the regular wolf. Healing the dudes. And cast a fireball on this guy. I have heard that, like, no one... Okay, so it's become kind of a thing lately, apparently, that people will stream themselves in, like, VR chat. I've heard that there's, like, almost no one ever doing the same thing in Second Life, even though they're very similar in premise, you know, without the VR, because there's so much user-created content in Second Life that, like, no one wants to touch the copyright issues on Twitch.
Huh.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I would do if I were to try and stream Second Life, because I don't go into weird areas and do terrible things, and also it loads really slowly. But it is something that I could do if I wanted. That's on your end. I thought that was a sound effect for a second.
Yeah, it's on my end. I'll be right back.
Okay. My goodness.
Sorry about that. My dog needs to murder anybody that isn't me.
Oh, so was it just like someone was walking by the window or something?
You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. So was someone walking by the window and spooked him, or what?
Oh, no. I had a pizza delivered.
Oh shit. What kind of pizza?
Everything.
Gross. I'm a pepperoni
gross.
purist. So
I like
anyways,
pepperoni too, but
yeah, like just pepperoni and cheese and different kinds of cheese. And you know what? No, I like some pizzas that are like, I like spinach on a pizza sometimes, or like chicken and white sauce. Was everything that's too much.
how about Hawaiian pizza?
Not into it.
Oh,
Or
interesting.
pineapple. It's like it's got to be done in very specific ways. Pizza is not one of the ways I like it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like I'm not like willing to go to war over it like some people are. They're like really opinionated about pineapple pizza. For me, it's just like, it's a bad use of pineapple. That's all.
I see.
But anyways, while you were out, I continued fighting that shaman. Killed him, but he had summoned a serpent, and the serpent killed one of my guys. We're fine now, though. But those
What a dick!
yeah, the serpents are like OP for summoned stuff. Can I get allowance? Yep, it's been at least a day.
I wonder why that is.
That the serpents are so powerful? I think it's just because they're poison. But there could be more to it. And I picked up just a lot of old swords and a ring, which is probably worth something.
I like rings.
And I picked up a whip because I thought it would be valuable because I thought it would be a weapon, and it's like, no, it's not.
Ah.
Yeah.
Now you can't Indiana Jones your way out of this.
Yeah. And the ale is also not, like, sellable.
That's annoying.
Yeah. That's fine. I got a lot of coins now, at least. And I can always come back to my little, my little storeroom and dump things until I know what I want to do with them.
Or you could just be a hoarder.
That is what I'm doing.
You're gonna have a hoarder house. You're
Kind
gonna have to
of?
send the fantasy hoarder house cleaners to your place.
It won't let me drop shit directly to the ground?
The hell?
Yeah, I don't know. So if I pick a thing up, it says click on ground area to drop item. Okay. Doesn't let me. Does it mean on? No, it doesn't mean that. Although I guess I could wear that belt. That's fine.
Does it help?
Yeah, it's like plus 2% armor.
Oh, okay. Ooh, leather armor.
But it's not letting me actually drop stuff.
That is weird.
Yeah. Oh no, hold on. They mean on ground area up in the top of the inventory screen.
Oh!
And then it'll drop shit. Okay.
That makes sense.
Does that encumber? No, that does not encumber him. Oh, I had more stuff to sell. Like, I keep forgetting there's things in the other characters' inventories.
Poor Megan, she looks like a pack mule.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. My stuff will stay there, and I can go sell this other stuff to what's-his-face.
The gold doesn't weigh anything, does it?
I don't think so. And it's annoying when it does in some games. What's extra annoying is that in like a specific MMO, like, did I ever show you Mabinogi?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, it's like, it's got like a grid for inventory where things are different sizes, so you have to kind of fit them in, and gold totally has like a physical presence. It's so annoying. I'm gonna go see if I can get some magic. Because there's someone I should be able to buy magic from. Not here. Somewhere in this area. Yeah, this is the lab. Let's see, magic spells. Not her. Not her either, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is like their lab area where they catch and do experiments on stuff. So it's like they've got a bunch of surface plants growing down here so that they could learn about them and try and like figure out what's good to eat. I think somewhere in here they've got like some like surface animals in cages. Oh, there's a barrier here. I can't go farther than that in that particular one. Alright. These are from the surface. Yeah, she's got like surface cows and surface sheep. Because they're different. Exotic. Can I learn more of your holy rituals? Improve minor heal. So I already own it, but I can improve it once. Or I could learn, let's see, war blessings. Probably not super important. That sounds good. I can get an ice spell. But I do have an offensive spell already. I know, oh god, am I stuck? Okay, I'm not stuck. That was terrible for a second. But, I know that there's a fire spell that just leaves, like, fire on the terrain, and then you can put it so your enemies are forced to walk over it. So if I can get that, that would be great. Is that pool of fire? Rain's fire. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna get that for buttons. Oh, not a high enough level. Great. What else can I learn, though? Well, I can improve Call Beast. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Then maybe I'll go back to the one with priest spells and improve, like, healing. It's better than nothing. And I guess I have to level up a bit. What am I at for levels? I'm, like, 2/3 of the way to a level. I guess that's fine. So I'll improve minor heal on Bittens. There. That was an okay use of that gold. You know what's a good pizza?
What?
It's really basic, but if you get like a margarita pizza, but it's like at a place that'll put like just fresh tomato slices and fresh basil on it. So it's basically like a salad pizza, but with really good cheese, that's good. Nice and simple. Also, am I weird for this, or does raw pizza sound really, really good? Like just eating an uncooked pizza where it's just like, it's like eating cookie dough, but it's pizza?
I don't think that would taste very good because of the flour.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because like with cookie dough, you have all that sugar and stuff, right? So, it takes away the saltiness of the flour. But you don't have that with pizza dough.
Yeah, that's true. But I keep thinking it would taste like a Lunchables. Like a Lunchable pizza.
I don't know. I don't think it would though, because I think. Well, no. There's no way that it could taste like a Lunchables one. And the reason I say that is because I don't think that's like normal dough. I think they've done stuff to it,
Yeah. Josh is contributing behind me, saying that he's eaten raw pizza dough before and it tastes kind of like alcohol.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I guess it would be the yeast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, also, my mage is encumbered because I guess I equipped him with something at some point and just screwed it all up.
Whoops.
Yeah. He can still attack, but not very well. Oh no. One of my guys is dead. Already! Thank goodness they made it so you can... this is the one that's encumbered. They made it so you can just heal when you go into town, at least. So I think I'm gonna make it through this, but it's gonna be really shitty. Yeah. It's just he's wearing something that has him encumbered. I don't know what. Can I use
So you won't be able to move too much, and you'll be easier to hit.
Yep. Okay, well at least I finished the battle. I'm just gonna run home. There's an awful lot of that happening. Yeah.
Well, in fairness, you are a noob, so...
Yeah. It's the bracers he's wearing. They encumber mages.
Oh. Rude.
Yeah. But I can swap them with one of my non-mages who had, regular gloves. There we go. That should probably do it. I'm gonna save this. So I'll accept that eating raw bread dough is a bad idea. But that, like, if you've got dough that you can eat, and you made a raw pizza, that sounds good. But maybe I should just eat Lunchables pizzas and give up on my dream of a really big Lunchables pizza.
Well, I think the Lunchables pizza is the quote-unquote dough. I think it's really unleavened bread.
Yeah, it's just like a little flatbread cracker thing, like a soft cracker.
So, just make unleavened bread. And there's your giant Lunchables pizza.
Yeah, just a flatbread pizza. I guess. If you want to do it the easy way.
Yeah, and the safe way so you don't get salmonella or something.
Yeah. I guess.
Just saying. Salmonella's kind of bad.
Only kind of. You ever seen people, like, talk about having medium rare chicken?
Oh my god, those people, I just want to slap them around.
Yeah, like, you've seen those, right? Like, just screen caps of people's Facebooks. It's like, I can't tell if they're fucking around or not. Like, if it's an ironic post.
Yeah. It's like, how stupid can you be?
Pretty stupid. So this is, like the garbage chute. There's gonna be, like, a bug monster in here. Yep. Bug monsters. Knew it.
Frickin' bugs.
Yep. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. I was like, is it gonna be huge or is it gonna be tiny? It's tiny at least. It's not a gigantic cockroach, which is frequently what happens. My armor is still too bulky? Ah! That's great. I thought I fixed that.
Apparently
not.
There's
a goblin coming up behind us.
God damn it!
Yeah. Well, I killed the worms, if nothing else. Yeah, I don't remember having this many issues with encumbrance before. It may be just a new mechanic, or maybe I just never had this issue because I never tried putting a bunch of armor on my mages before.
Could be.
Could very well be. I can't reach him. But I can magic him. Alright.
Sure,
Nothing in the garbage pit but garbage. That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Encumbers mages, it's the shield. It's not encumbering the priest, though. But I can't put it on my... Okay, I've just got like an extra shield that I can't use then. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I had a feeling there was something down here. There's a switch, it opened a little thing. Huh. An emerald and a scroll for radiating ice. Is that it? That's all that's down here? Yeah, they had a secret treasure room that also looked like a pile of garbage. That's cool.
That's actually kind of clever.
Yeah, for goblins, super clever.
Yeah, because why would anybody try to steal garbage?
Yeah. And why would they have a hidden secret panel in the wall? Okay, it's not letting me cancel combat, which means someone can see me from somewhere, and I can't tell who. So, just to be safe, let's summon... Oh, he was behind the isometric. No, actually, this is the same guy, and I just didn't kill him the first time and then forgot he was there. Because I was not good there. That was all me being dumb.
It happens.
Yeah. I still have that ring that I haven't put on anyone. I think I'm gonna give that to my mage since he can't wear a bunch of armor.
Probably a ring of strength.
It was a shield ring.
Oh, okay.
So a ring of defense, I guess.
That's important too.
Yeah. So this door is locked and I don't have a... My pickpocket skill isn't high enough. Or my lockpick skill. Or which, honestly, they would be the same thing in a game like this, for the most part. Oh no. Is my wolf getting in the way? No, it desummoned. Okay. Because the wolf wasn't technically in my party, so when I summoned it and I couldn't, like, move past it, so it got me stuck. That was super bad. Okay. That's the one thing. Oh shit, just a goblin limb laying on the table here. Just a limb, a green one.
Yeah, just a limb. No big deal.
Anyways, that's like the one thing in this game is that like NPCs just get in the way. It's a bunch that I can't lockpick. Okay.
Yes, they do.
Oh, what is this in the corner? Healing herbs. Cool.
Herbs.
Herbs. It's a silent H.
I know it's silent H being silly.
Okay. I thought it was oh. Special encounter. As you emerge into this rocky shore, you hear a loud snorting noise. You look across the water to the east and see a large goblin waiting for you. It's a she. She snarls, "Keep on, Avernite. I am Chief Cruncha. You owe us blood debt now. I make you pay. Come to me. I wait." Then she makes an insulting hand gesture and walks off into the shadows. Cool. It's a girl. Anyways,
and she insulted you with a hand gesture.
Yeah. Anyways, I recently heard in, a podcast someone actually pronouncing GIF as GIF, so now my brain is just super aggro about, pronouncing things wrong. But that's okay. Oh, a bunch of giant rats. Cool. So this is gonna lead straight into Chief Crunch's crunch zone, so I gotta be careful.
Crunch zone.
Josh just said something inappropriate across the room, and I just gave him a look. Yeah, I'm not gonna. He's being gross.
Inappropriate?
Only slightly, because I was talking about how the Goblin Chief was a girl. So he made a joke. That's fine. So there's a bunch of rats, and they're not doing too much damage, but I'm taking damage pretty much just because there's so many of them. Oh, this particular goblin is named Gravedigger Thuck. And he's scared of me. And now he's dead of me. I can't tell if the improving of the beast summon actually, improved the stats of the beast or what.
Or maybe if you have a better chance of getting a really good beast.
Maybe. Those are the two likely possibilities. They're not doing too much damage, thankfully.
You haven't leveled up yet, have you?
I have not. I'm at 880 out of 1,000.
Good lord.
Yeah. Oh, I think the wolf I summoned is stuck because it can't actually walk past everything. That's great. Something keeps slowing everything. Okay, there we go. The wolf did something. So I'm going to stay in combat mode for a little bit. Pick up valuables, though. I can't tell if dried flowers are valuable, because they might be for alchemy, or they might be nothing. I'm gonna leave them. There's a sign here on this pillar. The sign says, "We remember Akbug, Argav, Makdor, Griga, Korbakel, Gloved, Porgal, from and Brigadv." It's just, they've got a little memorial here. Oh, is this their... Yeah, there was a gravedigger. This is just where they keep their graveyard. Oh, that's kind of sweet. It's closest they're gonna get to sympathy.
You probably killed their gravedigger.
Yeah, I did.
So, no more goblin funerals anymore.
Yeah.
You monster.
No, the goblins are monsters. That's the point. Okay, so I'm kind of walling up this this little corridor I'm in, and hoping I can't reach from there. But can I reach with my fire? No. So I'm gonna inch closer. Oh, there's two of them. It's hard to tell where anything is. Well, in terms of the isometrics, because I can't rotate around and make sure I'm not, like, there's like a thing behind a wall that I can't see. It's a bit annoying.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, the Exile didn't have the isometric.
Nope, it was just top down. It looked like
yeah.
garbage, but in a really comfortable way.
Well, but at the time that it came out, that's kind of how games looked like, though.
Yeah, that's part of why it's comfortable. Like, it seemed like it was made with, like, a limited amount of art skill, but in a way where it was, you know, it's just how things looked, and it just felt correct. Oh shit, someone gained a level.
Yay!
Is anyone else gonna gain a level? No. That's fine. So, picking up some spoils, crystal, and yeah, I can sell this. So, I can just level up straight from here. I think endurance is a good thing to have right now.
Yes!
And then it gives me points in either pole weapons or thrown missiles. Thrown missiles in these games are always kind of clunky. I'm gonna go with pole weapons. Oh, I have another point to spend. I'm just gonna put it into... Oh, I can only do one per... Okay.
Food.
Can I put some into magic? I can put some into tool use. Or nature lore. Okay. There's a thing where I can, like, restore a small amount of energy and health at the end of a battle. That sounds useful. It's not like magic, so I don't think it's necessary for him to have a bunch of intelligence. Oh. Oh, it can only be as high as the highest thing below it. That's annoying. Well, I can do that. Oh, it gives me traits. Do I already have that? Each level increases your endurance by 1. Or strength. Well, I increased endurance on the actual stat, so improved strength. Yeah, that sounds good. Can't wait for these other assholes to level up. They're really close. Alright, let's see if we can get a level up off of this guy. Maybe. Might not be enough. Oh shit, yeah. So, this is Bittens, he's my priest. I think I'm gonna want intelligence. I don't think I want to waste any on combat. Let's see. So I can increase his priest ability.
That's kind of important.
Oh yeah, it's super important. I can increase the effectiveness of all spells by 2%. Familiarity with magical shit, or first aid. Let's get more first aid, that's important right now. Increase maximum health, that would be nice. Maximum spell energy. I'm gonna go with maximum spell energy. Because this guy's been doing a lot of healing. And then buttons.
Keep your people alive!
It's pretty important to keep them alive.
Or at least not dead.
Yeah. They need to be considerably less dead. Guess I'll just do that because I didn't have any in the right. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you really?
For now. This passage is the best construction of anything you've seen in the Goblin Lair so far, which isn't saying much. It actually has a door. And, like, stonework. And people to fight. Can I just hit him? Yeah. I didn't need to cast any spells. But I will cast a spell. on this guy, who hasn't turned around yet. And he missed me. Good. There. Yep, got that last level up.
Yay.
So my
That should help with the boss
character
fight.
dies constantly, so I'm gonna up endurance. I think I'm gonna up melee weapons. And, oh, this character just has 0 in anything magic at all. Oh, and luck is still a stat that I don't think I'm gonna put anything into.
That affects critical hits and stuff.
Yeah, but it's super not necessary to pump anything
Yeah, I
into.
know. I know.
Hardiness acts like natural armor. That sounds good. And let's do proof strength. Oh, I can get another trait with this one. Huh. Increase damage with melee attacks. That sounds good. Oh, what the hell? It's just a Nephil down here? Is it hostile? What the fuck? Okay. I'll just kill this cat man. He's just down here being hostile.
You woke him up from his nap.
Yeah, he hates Mondays.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if just the chief has been summoning things into here.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Could be.
You owe a blood debt.
The furs in this goblin lair are less rotten, the air less fetid, the scraps of food mildly fresher. The higher status goblins must receive the privilege of living here. This area is past the Gravedigger tunnel, though. Weird. Oh yeah, it is slightly nicer. Just gonna combat walk my guys down here. Because I don't know if there's anything behind the corner. Okay, no there isn't. At least not yet. I can get wine, it's probably also worth nothing. Yeah, it just makes you drunk, I guess. Like, it just gives you heightened strength and then it slows you. Which is silly.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's because it's low level.
Maybe. So I got more pants. Who's missing pants? Buttons have pants.
That's a problem.
Not necessarily. Like, look at the character's model here. They're just wearing like a loincloth. So there's another one of those.
Yeah, but you're vulnerable to leg hits. You can get shot in the knee.
Alright, I have a boat now. I'm gonna not use... Oh, I might use it over here. Does this do anything? Oh, there's energetic herbs in here. Got some weed from the goblins. That's probably what it's supposed to be. Energetic and spiritual herbs.
Oh yeah, that sounds like weed to me.
Even if it's not, it's funny to think that the goblins have it. Before I go there...
Yes, the reason the goblins are evil is because they have that there reefer madness.
Maybe. There's some weapons that I haven't picked up.
Because, you know, that's what marijuana users do, right?
I've never actually seen reefer madness.
It's not a thing.
It's a public domain
you
PSA,
mean the video?
right?
Oh, yeah. It's fucking hilarious. Like, the misconceptions and outright lies in it is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, like I think like you can find it on Netflix or somewhere. I don't know for sure.
It's on YouTube.
Like just up as like a public domain sort of thing.
I think so.
Okay.
I
I mean,
know
it was
that's
a
where I
public
saw it. Let me
service
see if it's
announcement,
still
so
there.
I guess it doesn't matter. It's supposed to be seen. Oh, I'm talking to Chief Cruncha. You.
There it is.
Excuse me. You've reached the deepest chamber of the goblin lair. Here, their chieftain plans the many small raids and invasions that make these creatures such a pernicious threat. When you enter, she looks up at you unsurprised. Ah, invader, was waiting. You took so long to send a Avernum warrior to Hall of Chief Cruncha. Now you die and we eat you. So sad. Bad death for a Avernum warrior. I have an option to say I'm not here to fight. Should I try and make friends with Chief Cruncha?
Sure. Let's see what happens.
She'll probably still fight.
Yeah.
You, Avernum, foolish with your treaties. Work with Sliths. Work with Nephilim. Slith is the lizard people. Never work with us. Goblins, we work alone. We send out to eat Empire thousands of our little munchers and surface for us and us alone. Oh, she's trying to invade the surface? Good luck.
Yeah, that's not going to work too well.
Should I just tell her that she's not going to be able to do it?
Yeah.
'Cause that's an option here.
I'm curious to see what happens.
She also has the option that I can say, actually, that's a good plan. I don't want to interfere with it. But I don't think it's going to work, is the thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell her that. Goblins never die out. We never give up. We try again and again. Someday we win. It's just good gambling. Enough talking.
My God!
You invade, we eat you. Is good punishment. Attack! Alright. Well, okay, she's got 4 goblins plus herself. So...
I guess you're tasty and nutritious.
yeah, and she thinks she's gonna win, so she's gonna fight.
She'll eventually win, she says.
Yeah, well, maybe not her, but there's so many goblins. But if they're not fully organized as a people, though, then does it really matter? Because her people won't be the ones to get it. And the other goblins, if they do succeed, aren't going to be the same. I don't know. I don't know how civilized they are, actually. I'm gonna die.
You murdered them all, so it's a little hard to have a civilization when they're all murdered.
Yeah, that's a point. Also, she summoned a skeleton or something.
By the way, yeah, the whole Reefer Madness is it's on YouTube.
Okay.
It's an hour long.
Yeah, I should probably see it. I've never smoked weed or anything, so honestly, like, my view of it is going to be just as deranged. But, like, it'll be funny.
Literally, all it does is it makes you hungry and everything's funny.
Yeah, that's what people say. I mean, we both have friends who do we have lots of friends who do lots of weed, so it's like, yeah, I've heard it doesn't sound appealing.
No,
I mean,
it really isn't. I mean, it's like getting drunk.
Oh yeah, and you know I hate that.
So...
It just makes me frustrated.
Yeah.
So this, I don't...
The only real difference between being drunk and, like, being stoned is that you don't really get sad when you're stoned.
Okay, I've never heard it described that way. Oh, stuff's happening. Chief Crunch is starting to become annoyed. She snarls, "Glibble! Get out here, you coward! Bring your dumb bones with you. Need help with the Avernum pests." Oh, is there gonna be more skeletons?
You are a pest! Did you hear that? You just gonna take that?
I guess, because she just killed my lizard man.
Whoops.
Oh, yeah, there's a shaman back there. And he's just sort of chilling over there. I gotta kill him, too. Oh, boy. I might not make it out of this, but I saved right before, so whatever.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I've learned. Oh, Christ, she had a big attack. That was something. Yeah, yeah, I'm dead.
Oh no! You got killed by a goblin.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Well, I saved right beforehand, so it feels like nothing. It didn't happen.
But it did happen. I witnessed it.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I gotta level up off of this area, and there is other stuff to do that I can level up on. There is
you can come back
bandits like
later.
right next door.
Maybe they won't be so bad now that you're level 2.
Maybe. Oh, I just ran into some in the hallway and I didn't even see them. This is gonna suck. Oh, well, I beat him in 2 hits. That's okay, I guess. Maybe I do have a significant boost from leveling up. Still ganging up. I really can't wait to get an area of effect attack.
I know, right? That would be so handy.
But at least I have long distance spells. That's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better than I sometimes do. Although these thugs might just not be that strong. I don't know if I would be able to take the wandering bandits who are charging money to pass. Because they were a scripted encounter. They might be a little too strong. But at least I can beat these randos. And get a bunch of daggers to sell. So the bandits are literally... oh, not right there. Up here? Yeah, they're like right next door to the goblins. And they've got a much better looking area. There's a small group of bandits guarding here, and they just tell you to back the fuck off. I'm gonna leave. And I'm gonna save. And then I'm gonna go up here. Are they not gonna... oh, do they just... oh. The brigands guarding this passage are alarmed to find that you've snuck up behind them. I just left and came back. But okay.
They are alarmed! You alarmed them!
That's fine. They've got a lizard. But I too will have a lizard or some other roach.
Yes.
A cave crawler? I can't tell what that is.
It's a spider.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's some other weird kind of snake thing.
Oh, okay. Usually when I think of a cave crawler, it's generally a spider.
Yeah, you'd think. I'm surprised I haven't had a spider yet.
Spiders are awesome.
Oh yeah, I mean, this game has some great spiders in it. You remember those?
Yes.
Yeah, the friendly talking spiders. There was a name for them. I think it was Giant Intelligent Friendly Talking Spiders, and it's an acronym and it just says GIFTS.
Yeah.
The GIFTS. I love them. Eventually, I think you also find, like, talking intelligent roaches? I don't remember if you find talking intelligent roaches, but the spiders are cool, and there are roaches in another part of the game.
Could you imagine running into a giant roach?
It would be awful.
Yes, it would be.
Actually, there's a series of books that I read, like the first book of, where that was kind of like a young adult adventure through a strange world sort of thing that took place underground, and there were like talking roaches, and they were actually depicted as being friendly and kind of cute. And it's the only time anyone's ever been able to make roaches like redeemable. And they were really, really enamored with, like, the main character's sister, because she was, like, a toddler, she was still in diapers, and they really liked the smell of the diaper. And that's creepy to think of, but they're roaches, so it's not like it's not a perfect thing. And that was endearing. Oh, shit.
That's kind of what roaches do. They decompose stuff.
Yeah, they made it cute. They were giant roaches who just really liked babies, but that's the only time it's ever been cute. Thank goodness this cave crawler is helping me out, because I just lost someone. I made the idiot decision to attack with my mage instead of mage with my mage because I was not paying attention to who I was using, because I was thinking of books. Yeah. It's fine. Books are good.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm missing a person now, so I'd better scuttle back to the fort and maybe sell some shit. Thank goodness they let you move kind of fast. Also...
Yeah, because the maps are freaking huge.
Yeah. Also, does it make us eat automatically in this? I think it doesn't. Huh. It used to be that every however long it was measured in like steps taken, you would be forced to eat. But I think in this it just heals small amounts of HP to eat. So that's different.
I wonder if you did like a higher difficulty, if it would have those kinds of things, you know?
Possibly, yeah. It's weird. It's so weird that there's difficulty levels now.
Yeah, because I don't recall there being... it was just brutal and monstrous and... yeah.
Yeah, and it used to just be that, like, your difficulty was kind of set by how well you set up your party. So you could give yourself a shitty party and it would make the game harder, but it's not like you needed to set the difficulty for, like, game mechanics.
Yeah.
So that's probably for the best that they've done that.
At least it makes it more accessible, you know?
Yeah. So now I have 318 coins. Oh, I also have an extra level for both my mage and my priest in their spellcasting stuff, so I might be able to get some new spells. You know what? I don't know if they made a 64-bit version of it yet, but there was an Exile game that was just, you can literally just use it and make your own. Blades of Exile was basically just an RPG maker with Exile stuff. I wonder if they made an Avernum version.
That would be cool.
If there is, I don't think it's on Steam, but it might be coming now that he finished this one.
Yeah.
I would hope.
I know that back when Dungeons and Dragons was owned by SSI, they would release what's called gold box adventures. So essentially, it was they had like an engine, and they would just build an adventure on that engine and then release it, and there's your new Dungeons and Dragons game. Anyway, eventually, back in 1994 or 5, I think it was, they released one called Unlimited Adventures, which essentially was just the engine and the tools to make your own thing.
Oh, okay.
It was the coolest thing. Oh my god, I spent so many hours making all kinds of adventures on that and like sharing it with my friends.
What were your adventures about?
Well, this took place in Dragonlance, so mostly it was pretty standard stuff.
Dragonlance is a book series based off of D&D, right?
Mm-hmm. It's one of the settings. It's kind of like Forgotten Realms, but a different setting.
Okay.
And I did one where this really hyper intelligent dragon was forcing these two countries to fight each other. And you had to, first uncover the plot, and then take out said dragon, stuff like that. And I did one where there was this dude that was just turning villagers into zombies. for some nefarious reason. I don't remember what motivation I gave him, but yeah. So, you know, you had to... If you were smart, you didn't fight the zombies, and then the villagers would go back to normal. My friends are not very smart.
Okay, it sounds like though that it was a pretty complex. What was this, like the 90s?
Yeah.
Okay, so like it would have been like a Windows computer. That still sounds like a pretty complex system. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. It had all kinds of scripting. You could set up dialogue trees and stuff like that. And you know, with Dungeons and Dragons, it's all about your stats and your dice rolls and stuff, right? So you could have things happen based on what the person's stats are, and all kinds of cool stuff.
Okay.
And parties were six. They were parties of 6.
Yeah, 6 sounds like a correct party, and it bothers me that I can only have 4.
Yeah, it was really cool. I really liked it. The only problem. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Nothing. You may have heard like the game making squelching noises.
Oh. But the only problem with my games was that, you know, I didn't know how to do art. I still don't.
Oh.
So I used all of the only sprites that I used were the ones that were available with the kit.
Oh shit! Okay. My guy was poisoned and died. Oops. Well, I guess I'll leave again. Yeah, this is the point where I usually tell people, like, hey, all you need is, like, an artist. I could do art for your thing. And it's always like I say that and then either nothing happens or I have too many other things to do to actually do art for other people's projects. But you know this.
Yeah.
Okay, I got my guy back. That's all I needed there. Yeah, that's one of the things I've always wanted to do, though. Is
if I ask art from you, I'll pay you.
Oh, thank you. But also,
I know how hard it is.
You'd probably wind up needing to like set up a significant amount of stuff first in order to have a thing you need art for, and it's like we're always so busy.
Well, yeah.
That's the thing, is that like I have so many ideas that I don't put out because it takes so much time to do even the things I'm doing.
Yeah.
Are these? Oh, okay, there's some mushrooms here that I can eat. Cool.
Are they safe?
Yeah, it was just a regular mushroom.
Okay.
So there's rats amongst the bandits, I guess. They're kind of cute. I wish that they had a giant, intelligent, talking version.
You are.
I think if I actually made a game in this engine, it would just be everything is a giant, intelligent, friendly, talking version of whatever it is. It would just be a bunch of, oh, you can have animal friends. Just that's the game. That's the whole game. I don't even know what you'd do in it. It would just be animal friends.
I don't see anything wrong with that. It's your world, man.
Yeah, maybe have it so that your party members are all rats, if they let you. That might be beyond the game's stuff. Although, like I said, I don't know if they've even like put out a Blades for Avernum. So it might just not matter.
Well, in the unlimited adventures, you could only do the advanced Dungeons and Dragons, characters.
Yeah, that's how that usually is, right? Like there's usually things that you can use to become like an enemy class in systems like that, in like the tabletop version, but that it's like really finicky and most people are just sort of advised to not bother. Right?
Well, it's a lot easier now with the current rules, because if you look into the monster manual, it shows you all of the stats of all the monsters as if it was like a player character. You see what I mean?
Well, that helps.
So yeah, that would help in creating, if you wanted to create a monster character. Usually, I think the biggest issue for such a character would be that they probably don't speak common.
Yeah, but that could be good for role-playing purposes.
Yes.
So this is a trap, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if you walk through to this chest, there's probably dudes who will just shoot arrows through these windows. If you go around, then you're all good. Going around is kind of a long ways. Yeah, that's my thing. It's like, I've never successfully been in a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. As in, like, it's always we talk about it, me and whoever, and then it just never happens for various reasons. But I always want to be either an animal character or someone who can talk to them. It's always like, oh, can I just be the person who speaks Goblin for no reason?
Well, you know, there's this new system that's actually free, which is nice, called Open Legend.
Never heard of
it. And with that, you could do anything. It's a pretty open-ended system that lets you do pretty much whatever you want, and it's just a matter of rolling for it and playing it.
Cool. And that's like a tabletop system? That's like a pen and paper, or is that on computer?
It's pen and paper.
Okay. So really on pen and paper you can do anything. You can just write a novel instead.
Yeah. But you know, it gives you a framework that you can create pretty much any world and any kind of character and stuff like that, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, what I need to do is I just need to sit down and work some of those out, like some of my ideas, so that I could do something like that. But I'm already working on a comic, so it's kind of just a distraction.
I just wish I had people that I could play with.
Well, maybe if, like, I do eventually put this on YouTube, which I might forget to do, but if I do, then hey, I'll put, like, your info in the comment area, and then people can go and bother you about playing D&D. Or not, if you don't want randos from YouTube.
I'd rather not have randos from YouTube.
Yeah, maybe. Well, these bandits aren't giving me too much trouble, thankfully. They're giving me enough trouble, but it could be worse.
It can always be worse in this game.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
No, what was really cool was having a 5-year campaign when I was in college. A 5-year campaign of BattleTech.
Oh, right, and that's basically your fave game, right?
Yes, yes, it is.
Oh, they're killing me.
Well,
and I can't just run.
At the time, BattleTech was mostly just the combat portion. And while that is a ton of fun, I wanted a little bit more than that, so I added role-playing elements to it.
Oh, okay. So it just wasn't there and you decided, no, I'm doing this.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
So now everybody was a mech warrior, obviously, but I set up the campaign such that, you know, it was each thing that they did every session carried over to the next one, not just the combat and how much damage you take that needs to be repaired, but, you know, like, I would keep track of, like, how their factions and everything, how all the factions felt about them, and you know, if they insulted someone, I sometimes would bring them back looking for revenge and that kind of thing, you know?
And that just was completely unheard of in the game at the time? Like they just didn't have a system for it, but they do now?
Well, they didn't. I don't think they did at the time. It was just straight combat. Now they do.
Yeah, like they have like a whole story thing. I mean, they're coming out with the game, right?
Well, yeah, they're coming out with a turn-based BattleTech game, which I am so looking forward to. Only 20 more days, and but for the tabletop, they also have now an actual rule set for tabletop RPG for BattleTech.
Okay. So what was it before it had all that? Was it literally just like elaborate chess?
I'm sorry, say that again, you cut off.
What was it like before there was a role-play system? Was it literally just like an elaborate chess game, essentially?
Kind of. I mean, it's more of a strategy game because you have these giant robots, right? And they have different hit locations, so each hit location has their own hit points, right? You have all of these weapons, and you have to keep track of heat and stuff like that. So it's tabletop miniature strategy.
Okay.
But
Alright.
it's text-based, so it's a lot easier than like Warhammer or something like that.
I don't know, I feel like it would be harder to track what you're doing if it's all text. Because, like, I mean, I assume you'd have some kind of visual?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, but you didn't need figurines for it.
You didn't need them. You just if you could definitely buy them. But you didn't need
because
them,
that's where the money is.
Right, that's where the money is. But you didn't need them. What matters is that you could have something that keeps track of which direction you're facing, because where the damage comes from matters.
Oh, I tripped an enemy.
Whoops.
I'm gonna walk away from there. Yeah, but I was gonna go around to the other side of them anyways, I guess.
Okay.
So if this plays the way, like, old style Exile did, then, when you've, like, completely exterminated an area, that area is just dead. They are not going to respawn. Like, respawning doesn't really happen outside of the main map. So, eventually, when I get these guys, it'll make that area safe forever. But that might take a while. This is where I almost died a little bit ago.
Well, try not to die this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best.
I'll be right back. I really need a drink.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, come back.
Welcome back. I killed a few guys, but not very many.
I saw.
Yeah, they're mostly dead. There's this. I barely touched this area though. I'm thinking it's been a bit. I'm going to probably go into the next time I have to run away from shit, or the next time I die, and then I'll conclude it there. And then I'll figure out how big this recording is, and what to do with it. Which might be nothing, I don't know. It may turn out that I forgot to press record. But I think it just auto does it when I stream, so it's fine.
If you have it set to do that, yeah.
I think that's what it's set to. It looked like that was what it was doing.
There's also a way to do it manually, obviously.
Yeah, hey, so there's books that you could just find and read. So I'm gonna try that in a second.
I love that. I love that so much.
Yeah.
Lore and everything.
If it's lore. Tearing the Bodice. Oh boy. You crack open the book and flip through it. Tearing of the Bodice by E. Schrompt, Esquire. Esmeralda ran through the bushes, barely ahead of her ravening pursuers, her chest heaving mightily to escape the pathetic remaining shreds of her leather armor. The bizarre tentacled squirreloid creature pursued close behind, panting and tingling. Ugh. Soon, wild maiden, he cried, soon you will be mine. It continues in this vein for a long, long time.
Oh my god!
Deepest lore.
Yep, that was very, lore.
Yeah, kind of. It was lore enough.
I love this game.
I know, right? Alright, I killed a guy in one hit. That's good, because there's too many of these guys here. I like that, like, going from level 1 to level 2 has significantly helped. My goodness. I kind of vaguely remember there being, like garbage books in the original. I don't know if Tearing of the Bodice was in there, but if there was, it probably went over my head, because I would have been like 10.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I didn't need to get the joke. Man, I'm doing good criticals right now. But my characters are slightly paralyzed, which sucks.
That's a problem, yes.
Yeah. But at least I have some range. Can I walk again? Yeah, I can walk again. Okay. Oh, I think that's it. I think that's it for enemies in this area. Ooh. I don't have anyone set up to be a missile person. Like, no one's using javelins or arrows or anything, because those are usually kind of hard to get working right in Exile. So I might not do them, but they just gave me a bunch of bows, so maybe the system's different.
Limited ammo, don't you?
Yeah, it is limited. It's annoying. You gotta keep buying them. Especially for javelins, because it's literally just like you're throwing sticks at people, so you have a limited amount of sticks.
Right.
Oh, there's a bunch of chests I haven't opened yet. It bothers me to leave stuff in these without taking them. Oh. This chest has loot painted on the top in large crude letters. You open it eagerly, but you find only dust. Maybe the bandits are dirt poor, or perhaps they moved their ill-gotten gains elsewhere.
Dirt poor.
Yeah, they are. So now that I've eliminated a bunch of stuff here, I can go back to this chest over on the sides, because there's no longer people who could shoot arrows through the windows. Gotta go all the way around, though. I know later on in the game there's a passage like this with like a switch, and it's like if you walk through you go down like a pit because it collapses a bridge. But I guess it's not this one. I keep finding light sources that I'm not going to need.
No, you
well,
need
there was
them
a crystal.
all.
I mean,
All of them.
eventually I will need light sources, but there's a bunch of torches here, so it doesn't matter. So...
Well, just add them to your horde.
yeah, it's just gonna stick around till I need it. There's also light spells, so it doesn't matter that much. Oh, these are worth money. Okay, got that. Some food. Guess I should use some food. Let's see, let's use some food. Yeah, get rid of it. It helps. This is the area I did not go down last time. Does this just loop around? It just loops around. That's fine. That's good to know. So what I want to do is go up this way, where it's slightly more civilized looking, but not always. I keep expecting to run into like a trash pit that's got like a giant fucking... Oh, there's some wolves. That's more or less what I was thinking. I was gonna say like a giant worm, but this is just straight up a pack of wolves. Yeah, that works. Yeah, it's like these games like to do that. It's like if you have an area that's got like civilization, you're going to have a trash pit. Like if there's a bunch of people living somewhere, they make sure to put a trash pit in for, you know, detail. And then there's always some sort of hideous vermin in it. Sometimes it's just straight up giant worms.
Jesus.
Yeah, you got some meat and an animal pelt. The pelts are worth like 2 gold or something, so it helps a little. Oh shit, it's just cows. And they're non-hostile. That's cool. Just got... And there's nothing holding them in either. The wolves were right down here. There was nothing between the wolves and... Okay, whatever. I guess it's fine. And just a room full of dudes. Just, they're all packed in here. That's fine.
Maybe they just want to be packed and, enjoy their brotherhood.
Yeah, they were having a meeting in here or something. And I just interrupted it. Oh, my guys. Oh, one of me is dead. So I'm gonna want to get out of here kind of quick. But I think I have to fight these guys because I don't think they're gonna give me an inch to escape. Oh, this dude's summoning lizards. That's fun. Summon a skeleton. The fact that it's a random summon sounds like it would actually be really great for like writing a story because it would just be instant comedy every time. And just having a character try to summon things and not be sure what's going to happen just kind of sounds like that would work out really well for the sake of just like getting it. I don't know. It would make for a good wacky narrative.
Yes. Because you would be in a really tough situation. You could really use a really big, badass monster and you summon a bunny.
Yeah. Or you could be in an area where you're fighting bunnies and accidentally summon a gigantic monster and be like, oh, well, that's overkill, but that's fine.
And you have no control over what comes out.
Yeah. And that sometimes it could be like the same summon comes out and he looks at you each time and is like, really? Why me again? And then you just shrug at him and it's like, it's random, dude. I couldn't help it. I don't know, there's a lot of things you could do with that.
Yeah.
As long as I don't die here. Oh good, my skeleton won. Got some loot. Oh, that's worth a lot. Oh, +2 to hostile effect resistance. Okay. So I'm gonna run. If this cow will get out of my way.
Be nice to the cow.
Oh, I'm not hurting the cow. It's just, it was in my way. But it's gone now. It's fine. So I'm down to one cat mage. Cat priest. This is actually Bittens and not Buttons. So we're skittering on home, and then that'll probably be it. That's enough of this for now. I mean, I may make a second file that's not the stream file if I wanted to go in and spend like a whole night on this. But for now,
that's what I do.
I think this is fine. That's good. Okay. So I'm gonna turn this off. You got anything you want to say before the everything goes off?
Nope, I'm good.
Alright then, to us or nobody, depending on if this gets uploaded at all, good night, folks. But go play Avernum 3 Ruined World.
Yeah, okay. It's an awesome game.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like to save the game before you quit? Just did. No, I just did. Close. It stopped working because I tried to close it and now it's closing itself. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna click stop streaming. Bye.